Hey everyone, welcome. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Julie from Living Large on Lifetime, and today I have a very special video for you. Tonight we're going to tell you the truth according to Eddie. That's right. My better half, Eddie. I am going to tell you guys, I'm going to answer all your questions, everything that you submitted. Everything is directed towards Eddie and Eddie's truth, Eddie's world, Eddie's truth, everything that Eddie believes to be real life. Ready, Eddie?
Sure, go ahead, shoot it.
Okay. First question is from L. Cuser? 14.
El Cuser?
L. Cuser.
El Cuser.
She says, so far I can't think of a question, but I'm super excited to hear the truth, especially if it's according to Eddie. Had to open with that because we all want to know what's in Eddie's mind.
You don't want to know what's in Eddie's mind.
What the truth is. Okay, first question is from Bernie. Here's another question for Eddie. I have never been to Disney, would love to go to, I would love to go. California or Florida?
California.
Why?
Because it's the original. And if you go to the Florida one, it's the faux Disney. That's it. But you know what? There is more parks to go see.
In Florida.
In Florida.
That's true. Okay, second question, Rosie Muro. Eddie, how do you really feel about Julie walking around videotaping everything when you are both out? Do you think that some things should be kept private?
Of course, everything should be kept private.
Everything?
Oh, pretty much everything.
How do you feel about me videotaping stuff?
Sometimes I like it and sometimes I don't.
What part do you like?
I like, well, I guess I like the monetization of the YouTube monetization of the YouTube video that you guys are all watching, but don't skip the ads. Don't skip the ads.
That's Eddie's tagline. Don't skip the ads.
Don't skip the ads. But yeah, that's probably the part I like.
What part do you dislike?
Not living in the now.
Oh, but this is the now.
No.
I'm recording the now.
Yeah, but you're not living in the now. At times, you can totally be oblivious of what else is going on in the world.
Do you think that some things should be kept private?
Yes.
Like what?
Like when I burp. That should have been edited out.
Maybe I'll edit that out. Maybe I won't. All right, next question from Debbie Ann. First of all,
is that
Eddie,
2 people?
Debbie Ann.
Debbie and Ann?
1.
Oh.
Eddie, what is your full name? Edward? Edmund?
Oh, is that it?
That's
Those are only guesses?
That's the first question.
It could have been Ed, Eddie, Eddie with an I-E, Eddie with a Y. It could have been Ed. It could have been Edward, Eduardo, Edmund, but it's just Eddie. E-D-D-I-E. Ed Die.
That's your legal first name?
Yes, legal first name.
Ed Die. Okay. And second, I'm a WW lifetime member. WW, I've always called it this, lifetime member, and have been on this diet most of my adult life. My hubby is kind and patient like you.
Is he really?
But sometimes I can tell he is bored with all this weight talk and points talk. Should I just keep that stuff to myself and not bore him with it?
Zip it.
Why?
I'm not on Weight Watchers.
But don't you care about what your wife is doing and going through?
Actually, I really don't think people need to be on any type of diet. They just need to eat when they want to eat, fuel their body.
That's kind of a whole different question, but that answers the question. Thank you. And then also...
Oh, and I feel bad for your husband, but you know what? If you put him on a restriction on like an allowance, I would give him at least another $10 so that he can stop and get hamburgers on the way home, or chicken bowl, or food that he wants to when he wants to eat.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Eat your stuff when it's not around me. I'm okay with that. That works. But wait, also...
Oh, 3 questions?
No, also not a question, but a comment. It's so sweet when you cook a low point dinner for Julie. Aww, so sweet. Okay. D. Harris says.
From Australia?
D from Australia says, Eddie, my friend Eddie, when are you taking your beautiful wife away for a romantic weekend? When?
It's not on the calendar.
D, you need to talk him into this. Also,
that's the answer to that question.
Is that the answer? That's a bad answer. And did you like that peanut slab chocolate bar I sent over?
Yeah, I did like that peanut butter slab chocolate bar that you sent over. You can send more if you want.
And send me some chocolate orange stuff. Ugh, that sounds amazing. Amazing. Okay, Chit Chat Patty Whack.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Anita.
Thank you, D, my sweet. Next is Chit Chat Patty Whack. Anita, my love. Eddie. Pay attention. Eddie, do you realize how wonderful your wife is and how loved she is?
I think she's loved by at least 10,000 followers.
Did Weight Watchers make a mistake changing their name to President Bush's name, WW? WW.
No.
Is that a mistake?
No.
You think we'll do pretty good with that?
Sure, why
acronym? Not? Okay. And then Chit Chat Patty Whack, Anita has another question. This is important. Plaza Inn or Pizza Port?
Anita, what are you aiming for? Because I know you don't eat at Disneyland. So like...
She does. She just eats really healthy.
Yeah, okay. So then you want to go to the Plaza Inn because you can get salad there.
Salmon.
And salmon and... Well, I would say the chicken, but you can't eat that unless you add 1 point for the oil that it's fried in.
But Pizza Port
also has a salad bar too, and I don't know what their salad's called, but they have a really good dressing there.
So what's your favorite out of Pizza Port or
Steve, right?
I'm talking. No. I think we're talking about you. Would you choose Pizza Port or Plaza Inn?
For Plaza Inn, I really like the pot roast with double mashed potatoes, no vegetables, and 1 biscuit with a little bit of butter and jelly.
What about Pizza Port?
Pizza Port, though, I do like their chicken pasta with the basil on it. So why not just stay the entire day and have lunch and dinner?
Yeah, Anita, go with me.
Oh yeah, don't forget that if you go to Pizza Port, actually both restaurants is unlimited drinks.
Yes, yes, yes. And the last question from Anita is, was losing the redhead a mistake?
Yes, it was a mistake. And why?
Yeah, why?
Because she needs to be sold. She shouldn't be handing out rum. She should be
Eddie's
sold.
old school. Old school.
And Walt?
Walt? Old school.
That's how he wanted it.
I'm sure that's how he wanted it. Okay, next question is from Sherry McGill. Sherry, love you, girl. Sherry says, Eddie! I'm thinking of growing my hair out to be its natural gray. If Julie was gray and was thinking of doing it, what would you say?
Go for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Out of the blonde and the dark and the gray, what would you prefer?
What's the cheapest?
I knew he was going to say that. What's the least maintenance?
Gray. Let it grow.
Go gray, Sherry. Go for it, girl. Okay, Kathy. Hey, Eddie, can you tell us about your kidney disease, if that's not too personal? I was pretty shocked when my doctor casually mentioned that I had kidney disease and a cyst on one of my kidneys. She acted like it was no big deal, but it sure scared the heck out of me to hear it. So, Eddie, can you tell us about your kidney disease?
Like what
In
part?
less than 30 minutes.
And like what part?
What part do you want to tell us about?
Kidney disease. You become the best travel person that doesn't need to stop for peeing.
He never pees.
Yeah. So
I know, that's weird.
That's the weird one, but if you don't have to do dialysis, try to just keep that kidney going.
How do you keep your kidney going?
Follow the instructions the doctors say, and stay away from sodas and a lot of high phosphorus items. But then you're gonna also have to stay away from a lot of potassium, and you have to watch your calcium. So just go to the doctors and continue listening to the doctor.
So really, if you've already had that diagnosis, listen to your doctor. Be the ideal patient. Do it for yourself.
Do it for everybody else too, I guess, too.
It's really important. Do it for the family members. It's really important.
Is that the answer?
Is that your answer?
Oh, stay away from PD. You don't want to do PDs. Do hemodialysis.
PD is?
PD is when they put a catheter in your stomach and then they pump in like 2 to 3 liters of chemistry, water, salt, sugar, magnesium, and it takes like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and you're attached to a aquarium hose all night long.
You do this at home.
And you do it at home, and there's a lot of responsibility of keeping everything nice and clean.
Versus the other way,
where you just get 2 needles stuck in your arm 3 or 4 times a week for a few hours.
So it depends on what works for you, but PD is doing it by yourself at home, many hours, your responsibility, versus the blood dialysis, hemodialysis, going to a clinic and just letting them take care of things. And hopefully for you, Kathy, I hope it doesn't get to that extent, really, actually. So the next question is from Jackie Pauls. Eddie, do you have siblings? Where do they live?
Oh, is that the end of the question?
No, there's another question.
Oh,
Eddie, do you have
I
siblings?
have one brother.
Where do they live?
He's 6 years younger than me. He lives in San Francisco.
Okay. And are you a glass half empty or a glass half full kind of person?
I don't know.
Really?
Really, I don't know.
I was waiting for this question because I was curious myself. But you know what? Now that he says that, I think...
It all depends on the situation.
Eddie's just a take it as it comes kind of person. Really. Like whatever's happening, fine. He just goes with the flow. Take it as it comes. My glass is half empty, fine. My glass is half full, fine.
And you know
whatever.
What? Technically, I shouldn't even be worried about if my glass is half empty or half full, because I shouldn't be drinking liquid anyway.
That's right. People with kidney disease cannot have that much liquid.
Next.
So that's your answer, Jackie. Okay, the next question is from Bernie. We have 2 questions from Bernie, but the first one is, Eddie, do you work outside the home? And if so, what do you do?
I don't work out.
Do you work outside the home? And if so, what do you do?
Oh, well, this is the perfect time to plug my photo booth. If you're having an event, a wedding, or some sort of party, I do a photo booth. Southern California, unless you want to pay for me traveling. Then also I do photography. I did a lot more photography in the past, but I don't do as much photography anymore.
What kind of photography?
If you're paying me, I do all the type of photography, any type of photography, between births and funerals. Any event that happens in your life, I'll cover it, so long as it's cash,
funeral,
or
death,
paid,
boudoir, wedding,
everything,
funeral.
Oh, and I'm also working on drone photography
real estate
too. So, yeah,
okay.
and I have a friend whose dad had a stroke in January, and as of June and a little bit after August, I've been taking care of him Monday through Friday.
As your outside job?
As my outside job inside.
How do you like that?
It's okay.
Eddie's a kidney dialysis patient who needs a caregiver, and he's a caregiver. That's pretty cool. The next question, another question from Bernie is, you seem to enjoy cooking. Have you previously owned a restaurant, or is this just a hobby?
Well, I used to cater for a lot of people for a long time. But I didn't get paid. Well, no, that's not true. I did get paid. And we also catered for certain events years ago. But I've never owned a restaurant. It's more of a hobby.
But you did get paid a little bit.
A little bit. It's whatever tastes good, looks good, and what I like.
And he really likes to cook. Except just not all the time, because then he gets burned out. And not always for me. Okay, the ways of a WW Lifetimer says...
What's WW?
WW?
George Bush?
We don't know anymore. It doesn't stand for anything anymore. It's WW. Eddie, do you like the GoPro for blogging? Which one do you own? I'm guessing you didn't really love it if you gave it to Julie. But then again, you could be super sweet. What's best to record for YouTube?
What's best to record for YouTube would probably be whatever is accessible to your hand, so probably your phone. Some people use a 35mm SLR, and then other people will use the GoPro or any other little camera, maybe a point and shoot camera, and then they'll upload it to their computer and edit the video that way. And for the GoPro, we have a GoPro Black 2018 model, and while we had that, I was also in the deciding factor whether or not I wanted to get a drone. So when I bought myself a drone,
that's when I got the other GoPro.
That's when I became really sweet, and I gave Julie my GoPro because I got a
And does she love it?
GoPro 6. So the GoPro that Julie has now, and my GoPro, and my camera that does video, we're doing videos for weddings. So if you don't want to hire me for a photographer, we can probably even film your wedding.
But what are we filming this video on right now?
Your phone.
Right. What does Julie like the best?
Her phone.
Why?
Because it's in her hand.
And I can see what's going on. Yeah. Okay, next question. Lisa Vickroy. Hi, Lisa.
Where's Lisa from?
I don't remember, but Lisa's one of my friends. You guys are all my friends, but Lisa, I love you, Lisa. Eddie, favorite movie genre and best film of all time. Yeah. Favorite movie genre?
Sci-fi.
I knew it! I knew he was gonna say that. Best film of all time.
The Rathacon.
Is that a Star Trek?
Star Trek.
I knew
With Ricardo Montalban.
I knew it. That's your best
But you know what?
movie of all time?
I have to say that I really like The Untouchables with Sean Connery.
Okay, okay.
And I really like the movie Grosse Pointe Blank with Cusack and Dan Aykroyd and his sister and whoever that lady is with curly hair.
What's your best film of all time?
And then the other movie would be Fools Rush In.
Because you like that chick?
No, because I watched that movie a lot when it came out.
What's your best movie of all time, though, out of all of those?
Star Trek, The Rathacon.
That's funny. That's just, I knew that. I should have known that. I totally knew it was going to be sci-fi. Okay, there you go, Lisa. Okay, next question. Lisa again. Lisa Backlit. Eddie, crunchy or smooth peanut butter?
Smooth.
Why? You don't like texture?
Because I used to like crunchy, and now I get stuck right in here in my teeth.
Oh.
And you know, when you get old, you kind of have to sit down, pick it out.
Old people problems. Okay, next question. Susie Homemaker. Hi, Katie. Love you, girl. Eddie, how did you and Julie meet? Was it love at first sight for you? And yay, I love it when you two do videos together. So Eddie, how did you two meet, and was it love at first sight?
We met through a mutual friend. And when I saw the picture, I thought Julie was like 50, but she was only like 30 something. 31 or 32.
Rude.
So it wasn't love at first sight.
I guess that's that.
That's the answer.
Okay, Cece.
According to Eddie.
That's the truth.
Oh yeah, the truth according
to Eddie. Cece, Eddie, who likes Disney more, you or Julie?
I do.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because I know that's the truth.
It's true. I work for Disney. He likes Disney more. Okay, Steph says, what's your favorite food at Disneyland and California Adventure?
The 4-cheese ravioli with the balsamic vinegar and the basil on top, the pesto on top. And then I do like the chili, not a chili, it's a hot dog with macaroni and cheese on top. So One is from Disneyland. The ravioli is from California Adventure. And the one from Disneyland is the hot dog with macaroni and cheese on top.
Okay, and Eddie, do you like California Disney parks or Florida better?
According to Eddie, question number 2 was Disneyland because
and
it's
why?
the original.
Because it's the original. And Eddie, where would you live if you could live anywhere?
Alhambra, California.
Oh my gosh. You guys, he grew up in Alhambra, California.
And where do we live?
We live in Alhambra, California. How many of you live in the same city that you grew up in and you love it so much you want to stay there for the rest of your life? That boggles my mind. Because the city I grew up in, it's nice.
I know all the shortcuts.
He does know all the shortcuts. I don't know.
And I can relate to my friends.
But don't you want to?
I can relate to my friends when I say, "Oh yeah, do you remember? It's right there where blah 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 used to be." Oh yeah, me too. I remember that.
That makes
We're
you
at
sound
21
old.
minutes.
Oh gosh.
Hurry
okay.
up.
Lolo says, "Hi Eddie, do
Hi.
you love French food, and if so, what is your favorite one?"
I like French rolls.
French rolls?
Yeah, and French fries, and French toast.
Lolo, I'm guessing he doesn't know French food.
When we were on the cruise, escargot was not one of my favorite things to eat.
But we did both try it.
I do like pastries, a lot of pastries. And
What French pastry?
I do like a lot of buttery
Croissants.
pastries. Anything with butter. So
Okay.
really, I can't say that I... Oh, and a lot of creams. I like a lot of creamy stuff.
Mascarpone.
Yeah, whatever.
Her bonus question.
Bonus question.
Lolo's bonus question.
I think I failed that first question.
I love you, I love you, Lolo. Okay, bonus question.
Do you want to send us some French food?
Yeah, because we'll review it for you.
Do you want to have an event and hire a photographer?
No, wait. Her bonus question is, do you know how inspiring is your honey?
Winnie the Pooh?
Okay, Christina Hernandez. Eddie.
Yes.
The Hat, Tommy's, In-N-Out, or El Tepeyac?
Do you want that in order?
Sure.
Okay, I would say Tommy's.
I knew he was going to say Tommy's first. I knew it.
Because you know what? You can't escape that grease.
It's the chili and the grease. Okay, Tommy's?
And then the Hat.
Really? Okay.
And I don't even like that other place.
You don't like In-N-Out or El Tepeyac?
Well, I don't like In-N-Out because the lines are too long. And when they put an In-N-Out in Alhambra, it was the biggest mistake because everyone wants to go to that damn place. And it's always crowded.
It
so
drives
no,
them crazy.
I hate that place.
What about El Tepeyac?
I've never been there before. Or I
Yes,
don't
you have.
Oh, I've eaten there once.
You went with Grace, your teacher from high school, and me?
Oh, is that the place with the big
giant
head?
burrito.
Oh, you know what? Honestly, I don't
So would you place that place before In-N-Out or after?
After, because I don't remember eating there much.
Okay, so we're going Tommy's, The Hat, In-N-Out, and El Tepeyac.
Yes.
All right. Patches Nichelle says, Eddie.
Patches.
Do you like Julie thin? Do you like Julie thin or with a little meat on her bones? Just asking because my honey likes meat on my bones. He has asked me to stay at a current weight of 180 pounds. I want to lose 10 more pounds. So how about it, Ed? Do you like Julie thin or with a little meat on her bones?
A little meat on her bones.
How much meat? Like right now I'm at kind of around 140-ish. What is your kind of preferred like weight-ish?
Like 150-ish.
Why?
Why not?
Why do guys... Isn't it weird, you guys, that we're like constantly striving to lose?
For what?
I know, because our men are like, oh, I like some cushion, right?
Well, I don't know. But
he likes it.
I mean, if you were heavier, it would means that we could have more burgers and stuff off of a Weight Watcher
We
menu.
could still right now.
No, not as much.
Not as much, but we could. Okay, next question is from Didi Rosales. How has Julie's Weight Watchers journey affected your lifestyle in terms of eating? Have you adopted any of her new habits, and was there an adjustment period?
So currently Julie and I don't eat at the same time, because if I like eating a little on the earlier side, and Julie, when she comes home, she needs to make her meals, because I don't make the meals that she expects anymore, because I got to the point where I didn't want to have to answer what I'm putting in the food to make it good. So I know the stuff I put in it probably wouldn't be approved of, so it's easier just to have me cook my food, Julie eat her food.
Okay, so
that's one part of the question. Oh, have I picked up any of her things? I only know like random points, and like kind of an idea what some things would be safe to eat if I really had to. If she was like dying in bed and she still wanted to continue to be on Weight Watchers as she dies, I think I can make her low point foods.
I think you could. So how has my Weight Watchers journey affected your lifestyle?
No, it really hasn't.
We've adjusted.
I don't let it bother me as much anymore.
He eats what he wants to eat, and I eat what I want to eat.
I'm on a special diet, and
he has his like kidney diet. I have my Weight Watchers diet, and Mama Rita has her whatever she wants to eat diet. We all eat different stuff.
But at times we do eat the same things.
Sometimes we eat the
My
same
mom
stuff.
makes some really good stuff.
Yes, she does.
And then
and
sometimes
we all eat it.
And sometimes we make food and everyone else eats it. It just depends on what it is. Like, I like chicken breast, so I know Julie could probably eat chicken breast. Is that it? You're putting your paper away.
That's it.
That's it?
Anything else you want to add?
We didn't torture these guys for any more than 30 minutes, like you said.
Anything else you want to add?
No, just stay tuned, because you're going to watch where we're at, according to Eddie, by his drone. That's for hire.
We are at the Pasadena.
We're at the Pasadena City Hall.
It's beautiful here.
In the city of Pasadena. 2 cities, or actually 1 city hop from Alhambra.
We came here just to do this video
for you guys.
So
because Julie loves every single one of you guys.
I do. I love you guys. Mwah. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any extra questions, let me know down below in the description. In the comments, and Eddie will reply.
Will this be a part 2?
This is maybe a part 2 if we didn't answer everything. Yeah.
I think we answered everything everyone wants to know.
Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Bye.
Bye.